Hey everybody, GReimer here coming at you once again from Planet Boobless. And once again, we find ourselves here at the start before terraforming anything. Apparently, the first time we did this, that was all just a fever dream. Second time we did this was legit, but I screwed up setting up the portal that was supposed to take us to another part of the planet, broke the fabric of space and time, and here we are. We're back here in our spot here without any way of getting back to our sweet retirement house we just built. And it looks like some of the ores are messed up. I don't see any cobalt, and we kind of spotted some obsidian over there, right there. So there's obsidian here when there's also some right here. This is obsidian. That's not supposed to be there, but there's no cobalt, which is a problem. What else is a problem is that there appears to be a windstorm coming in. No, those are actually meteors. Okay, so that's good to know. I guess the first meteor shower of the season is happening right away. Okay, well this actually could be a good thing, as long as I don't die. You see, meteor showers actually bring supplies, and I kind of need some cobalt. So, because if you look at the ingredients here, like the oxygen tank takes cobalt. Speaking of oxygen, do we have one in here by any chance? Oh, we have one. Well, that's handy. So yeah, in case you guys didn't figure it out, random ores is on, and random ores also causes random things to appear in like the starter chest. So the oxygen tank is there, sweet. The deconstruction chip and the backpack tier 1 is already there. That's actually a really great start. Let's go ahead and just like equip all of this stuff. All right, so we need a construction chip though still. That oxygen tank being there was fantastic because the oxygen tank takes 2 cobalt, and we didn't have any of that. So let's look at what else we have in here that we need to get. So we need to get the construction microchip still. So we need 2 silicon and 2 magnesium. Now that we have a little bit of more breathing room, literally with oxygen, we can do that. Now, I do see some cobalt that fell out of one of these meteors. I'm going to snarf that up really fast along with this aluminum because we're going to need to grab as much of that stuff that drops from the meteors as possible because it's not going to come from anywhere else except for, I guess, chests could have it. And that's about it. So yeah, cobalt could be a real problem. We're going to have to try to get the tier 1 ore extractor up and running as soon as possible, actually. But first things first, survival, okay? Our hydration's already almost at halfway down. That's not great. We do have a little bit of water in our little starter crate there in our little drop pod, but not a whole lot. But all right, what did I say I needed? 2 silicon and 2 magnesium, I think it was, to make the construction chip. So let's get that taken care of right away. Warning, oxygen level low. Okay, I'm not used to seeing that. All right, so let's go ahead and just squirt the cobalt and the aluminum in this little chest for right now. We have everything we need to make that, the construction chip. Let's go ahead and equip that. Sweet. So now we can actually build stuff. That's always, okay, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Try not to panic. Man, I had such a nice place here. Okay, forget about last season. It's over. It's done. We got to move on to this one. And we are in a little bit of a pickle here because, like I said, without cobalt, can't do anything glass-related, and improving the oxygen tank is going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to do a quick sweep here and see if I can find any other material that fell from those meteors before it despawns. Pushed it a little close here. Oxygen level critical. There we go. I heard my heartbeat there a little bit. I've only heard that a couple of times in the entire series. There's a piece of cobalt up there. I only found that. Didn't find much before I ran out of oxygen. Had to run back. There's a piece of cobalt right up there, though, that I see that I want to go grab. So cobalt, like I said, is going to be an important resource to grab when I can, since I'm not going to have easy access to that, like, ever. So let's see if I can hop, skip, and jump up here. Yeah, and grab this. There's also a piece of aluminum here. I don't know if aluminum is going to be in the aluminum area or not. Odds are I'm going to get over there and it's going to be just a buttload of cobalt. But while I'm over here, let's check this crate. See what we got in here. Got a little bit of cobalt. There's some eggplant seeds. That's going to be very handy. Okay, let's grab like all of this stuff and break this down too. So we can grab the iron there. Okay, so we need to get a starter base going. And we can't, I mean, we can build it down here, but this place floods, remember. This is the lake. When we do get to around the terraforming, this is going to become the lake. So I don't really want to pack up and move everything. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get enough supplies so I can build one of these places, a little living compartment and a door. So I need I need 2 pieces of titanium and a piece of silicon to do that. So I'm going to need to free up a little bit of room here. So let's squirt that in there for right now. And I am going to, here's some titanium right here. I'm going to try to get a little breathable place set up on top of the hill over there. Kind of where we had Season 1's base. I'm thinking that'll probably be a good spot to set up again. and I need one more piece of titanium. There's also another locker back here too that I kind of want to check for more cobalt or whatever else might be in there. But we'll do that as soon as we get a little base of operations going here, because after all, first steps in the top left, as you can see, the next step is to build a living compartment with a living compartment door. That's what we're going to do. All right, so let's book it up here until our oxygen almost runs out and see if we can't get on top of this hill. And then we'll put down a little living compartment there, and we'll start making that basically our base for right now. In fact, it might be our base forever. Who knows? Hydration level low. That's not great. It's not the end of the world, but it's not great. Okay, looks like there's some cobalt right there as well. Yeah, this is where we had season 1, and it worked out pretty good for us doing that. So I'm thinking this will be a good spot to set up again. Let's go ahead and slap down a foundation to raise this off the ground just a wee bit, and then we're going to put down our living compartment right on top of that thing. Sure, right there. Let's put down the doorway in this thing. That should allow us to actually get in here now. Can I lock this in? Yeah, I can right there. Biggity bam. We have a breathable spot up here. Good. Now, I do have one more bit of iron, and I think what I'm going to do is put down a small storage locker right here. Actually, let's turn this, let's put it back here. And that way I can at least just store some stuff into it right now. Now, I do need to handle this water situation kind of like ASAP, so let's grab some of the stuff that we have just laying out here on the ground real fast, store in the locker, and then run back to the starter pod and get some of that water out of there. Okay, water. We need a drink. We have 1 bottle of water. Let's drink that. We have a couple oxygen capsules, which will come in handy for getting like some. I think there's a golden chest over there, which I want to grab, and then yeah, maybe carry one on us just in case. All right, let's see. What else can we make? We should make the torch also, but I don't have a spot yet. I need to make the exosuit, the exoskeleton to do that, and to make that, I need to build this thing. So I still have to get basically set up at the base first. So I think top priority will be expanding the base just a little bit so that we can actually get a little wiggle room in there, and then getting terraforming. We're going to need to start terraforming ASAP, and starting with the pressure with the drill. After all, the first steps, top left corner. Craft a drill and a wind turbine. Those are going to be important things. Now, those are really cheap to make. 1 bit of iron and 1 titanium, and this is just 1 bit of iron. So really cheap to make, but we got to get those going because we need to start unlocking things like the food grower and stuff pretty fast here. So, all right, let's grab a little bit of food and bring that with us as well as the small little bit of cobalt and these little guys. Sure, see Lerma. Actually, let's just take everything out of here and break this. Let's leave that right there. Maybe I can use it for storage later. All right, we'll grab a little bit of ice and stuff along the way too, and that way we'll have some water up at the base as well. And let's see, let's grab a piece of iron, sure. All right, breath of fresh air, and then we're going to hightail it back up to the base. I will be coming back here because there are things like that crate that's back there, and I think there's another crate way over there, as well as the golden crate along that cliff edge over there that I kind of want to get pretty early because a golden seed, like a golden flower seed, will be tremendously helpful for producing oxygen early. Like 6 times multiplier, basically 600% oxygen from that thing. Way better than this crappy seed Lerma that I have. Okay, so the thing that I want to build first is this thing, the crafting station tier 2. I need 1 piece of silicon to do that. Look at that right there, perfect. All right, now we're going to slap that bad boy right here at the entrance. We're going to turn it like a 45-degree angle or so-ish. Put that down right there. From here, we can make water, okay? And I actually do have a bit of ice. I am going to change into water immediately, just in case I come running back here desperately thirsty and dying. Okay, this is also where we can make the exoskeleton, which I kind of want to get made quickly too. But before I worry about that, this is also where I can make another, well, I think the tier 2 oxygen tank once we unlock it. But before I worry about the exoskeleton, I want to get terraforming. Like bad, okay? Let's get a drill down, or as many as we can. We need a couple bits of iron and a couple bits of titanium, and we can get a couple of these drills down. So let's try to do 3, maybe 3 drills just to start off with. Just get some terraformation going, because that's the name of the game, and also that's how we unlock the later recipes, which will save our bacon here early on. We need the food grower unlocked, and we need the ore extractor unlocked pretty quickly. All right, without any further ado, let's go ahead and slap down a couple of drills. And these are doing absolutely nothing because we don't have any power. So I need to hunt down a little bit more iron. If there is some in the vicinity, that'd be great. Not seeing any, but I'll find. I think that's a piece right there. I will find some. I'm also running a little low on oxygen, so let's just keep that in mind. Let's just hurry on back and get a breath of fresh air. There's got to be iron around here. I just moved in. I'm sure there's iron all over the place. Here we go. A little bit of iron right here. Oh, oop, yeah, I grabbed it. Okay, sorry, my little tool doesn't suck up things as fast as what I'm used to. I'm so used to it going almost instantly. Let's grab a little bit of iron here. Now, we should be able to build some wind turbines, which will power these drills right here. going to set all this stuff over here because as I upgrade like to the next tier of power and stuff like that, I'm going to probably break these wind turbines down. So get that. We are up and running with power and a little bit extra juice there. Sweet. Actually, do I have another one? Yeah, sure. Let's just let's just put more juice. Terraformation has begun. All right, we are at 9 Ti. How about them apples? Sweet. All right, food is looking pretty crap. A lot of things in here are looking pretty crap. I need a little bit of iron to make more. Actually, I need to find iron and really 2 bits of iron. I can expand my base just a little bit. I'm going to probably grab as much as I can as I'm hunting out around here, as well as a couple pieces of titanium as well. Try to expand our base a little bit because I know that it sucks living in a cramped place. So I'm going to try to widen that just a little bit now that we got some terraformation happening. Oxygen tank tier 2 unlocked. That's what I'm talking about. That is why we started terraforming as fast as possible. We need things like that to happen. Now, I believe that's going to take some cobalt, which is something we're a little low on right now. But that's okay. We got the base going here. We got the base expanded, and I'm sure we can probably find some cobalt if we try hard enough. It's probably in one of these lockers or something. So can we please? There we go. Attach that onto there. And then how much do I got? I need one more bit of iron so I can add supports underneath this thing. But then we should be able to expand this outward. So we got a little bit more space here, a little bit more room to move. I'm going to probably set up one area to be a little temporary storage area full of these crates. These crates aren't very good, but they're all I got right now. The locker tier 2s are going to have to unlock before I can actually kind of really take advantage of the space. Okay, sweet. Got the other part added right there. I have absolutely no iron whatsoever, so I need to find yet another piece just so I can get a locker over there so I can empty my inventory so I can start carrying stuff. There's a couple bits of iron right here, which is perfect because I need some wiggle room. My inventory is not good. Okay, got a couple lockers. Let's just dump everything over there and eat a little bit of food here. I know that doesn't fill me up completely, but that's just the way it is. Let's take all the cobalt out for... Actually, hold on, wait. Let's take the cobalt. Look at this. Tier 2 oxygen tank only takes 1. Okay, silicon, 2 magnesium, and 1 titanium. Let's make that happen. Silicon. And... I need a piece of titanium. Titanium. Got it. There's also a bit of iron here. I'm going to snag that while I'm here. Because it gives me more wiggle room, more places to store stuff. All right, let's go ahead and make our second tier of oxygen tanks, and that automatically equips. That brings us up to 200 oxygen, which is way better than what it was before. I think it was only at 100 before, so that's significant, or 120 or something like that. I wasn't even really paying attention. As long as it doesn't hit 0, that's the important thing. All right, let's take everything we got over here and just kind of dump it into these chests so that we can move this other locker out of the way. And put that over here as well. All right, so now we got our inventory somewhat sorted and handled. Ooh, yeah, hydration getting a little low. Let's grab this water bottle here and just take that with us, as well as take an oxygen capsule with us. Now, I want to go get that golden seed ASAP, okay? Having played this game before, this is Season 3. If you're just now finding my channel, I do know this map pretty good, although they have changed some things in the most recent update. So the Procedural Wrecks update is out. And so there's a lot of stuff that's different in this. But you know what? I'm a wise man, I think, to myself. I'm a humble guy who's the best ever. So I will... I'm sure I can figure this out. But let's get over here. Maybe get a breath of fresh air at the crashing pod here, or the landing pod. And I was crashing. Who said crashing? And get some oxygen. Then we'll head over there and we'll get to the... let's turn that right into water. We'll get the golden seed out of there. For those of you who do not know, there are golden chests located throughout the entire map, all over the place. There's actually several of them pretty close to here that we can start off with. Oh, look at that. There's some cobalt right there. I'll snag that too while I'm here. This must have dropped from the meteor. Yep, same with this stuff here. Sure, I'll grab that too. And if you find the golden chest, inside of each one of them is a golden seed. Oh, I don't have my flashlight. A golden flower seed. So that's what we're here to collect. And there's one right here on this, whatever direction it is. I think this is the southern side of the starting area. So let's grab that. There's the golden seed. That's what I'm here for. Grab this. Iridium is going to come in handy because I don't actually know where to find that. But we're also going to break this down because that gives us another piece of aluminum and super alloy. Now, there's another golden chest up there by that wreck. And there's some over near the aluminum area. Look at that. We got a window. Nice. That takes cobalt. I'm probably not going to be building those for a little bit. But hydration level critical. Okay, we're pushing that to the limit. That's fine. I got 2 more spots. This aluminum is going to be more handy than the titanium, as well as this. In fact, that titanium is going to go away. We're going to grab this too. Looks like I found where some of the meteors landed. Okay, oxygen level low 2, water critical. This means we are very close to dying right here in the very first episode. Oxygen level critical. I will use my oxygen tank if I have to, but if I don't, I am going to try to get there and get a breath of fresh air. Hold your breath. It's always freaky whenever you can hear your heartbeat. All right, let's drink the water because that's getting pretty low. And let's go check this chest. I have 1 inventory space available, so let's just see what's in here. Maybe there'll be something nice and handy that I can use. It's a big chest, but there's a piece of cobalt and some food. There's actually some nice things in there. I'll be back for more of that stuff here in a little bit. There's also a chest that way too, just a regular blue one that I want to go grab too. It's all about collecting the resources in the immediate vicinity and collecting them all together, as well as pushing that terraformation. I think when we get back here to the base, I'll throw down another drill or 3 and get that terraformation going a little bit faster. Backpack tier 2, that should help out a lot with carrying supplies. Okay, never mind. Screw that whole make and drill thing. We're going to focus on making the backpack. And then maybe what we should do is actually get like the blueprint screen going so that we can actually see what we need to make, what we should focus on, whether it be oxygen or whatever. You know, let's put all that in there. Let's see if we can't start organizing this just a little bit so that I can kind of vaguely know where things are. We'll make a food and water and oxygen one, I guess, as well. So that'll be this 3rd one? Yeah, the 3rd one here. But all right, I might as well make the office right here at the beginning. I've done this in Season 1, and it's really handy because as you're going in and out of the base, you can just, get stuff. But before I worry about the office, I need to worry about this thing. So we got the piece of iron. We need a piece of silicon and titanium. Now, I'm kind of kicking myself because I threw that titanium out, but I'm sure I can find another piece around here somewhere. It's hidden in the shadows, but it totally counts. All right, so we got our titanium and we got our silicon, so we should be able to make the upgraded backpack. Right now, this only has, 16 spots? It's not a lot of inventory space. It's pretty bad, actually. So let's get in here and make ourselves a tier 2 backpack, which has 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 spots. Okay, so that's a step in the right direction. That's better. I can hold more things. Okay, now, terraformation. Let's make the blueprint screen so I can see what it is that I actually need to get going on here. So first, let's get a desk down so I can put the screens and monitors on something. So I need a little bit more iron for that. Why do I always have to push things to the limit? Oxygen level critical. Take a big deep breath. Okay, 3rd time that I've heard my heartbeat this episode alone. I've really got to stop doing that. But I did get a whole buttload of stuff, so that's that's good. Let's go ahead and put down a desk right here that we can then put some of the monitors on, like the blueprint monitor, for example. I think the blueprint and the power monitors are like the only things that I can actually build right now, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So this way we can monitor our power levels. We only have 4 wind turbines producing a whopping 4.8 kilowatts of energy. Not great. We only have 2.2 available, actually. But here we can see what we're trying to unlock. Okay, now the solar panels are cool and great, but they also take quite a bit of cobalt, so that's actually not going to be that cool or great. But we do need to get past those so we can get to like the backpack tier 3. In fact, solar panels are going to be rough. I'm going to have to really save my cobalt wherever I can. But okay, what do we need the food grower for one, so we need to start producing oxygen. We don't have anything out yet for oxygen, and this takes 12 ppt before it unlocks. And we're not there. We're not even close, okay? So we need to really push oxygen. Okay, so I'm thinking getting the tree seed planted inside of some type of what are they called? The vegetube is going to be a really smart move. So here's I actually have everything to do this. So smart move away. Let's get this going here. Put it right here. These are probably going to get tore down later in the future. Let's see if we can't make 2 because we do have that seed lerma, and even though it sucks, it's better than nothing. So it does a no multiplier to the oxygen. Does that really help out then? These things, these things don't even produce oxygen unless they have a plant in. So we put that in there. It starts producing some oxygen. Pretty bad though. But this thing, on the other hand, 600% multiplier. Oxygen level in this vegetube right here is 0.15 ppq per second. This one right here is 0.9 ppq per second. Okay, significantly better. Okay, this thing is like, well, 600% better than this one. So, all right, so that's pumping out some oxygen now. So as you can see, our oxygen level is increasing here. Obviously, the pressure has been going ever since we put down those drills. That's why things right down here are unlocking. In fact, this is going to unlock here. It's going to take a little bit, but that'll unlock shortly. But now we got oxygen going. We're probably going to need to bump that up just a little bit more. So I think it would behoove me to actually go get another golden seed. And I can think of 2 of them that are actually pretty close. There's one in the riverbed over there. Wait, no, there's just that one. And then there's one up on that wreck over there, which is not as close. There's one side of that labyrinth up there, but that's kind of dangerous because I might get lost on the way back and suffocate and die. All right, there's the one over here, though. I can easily get that. That should be no problem. On my way out here, I found this lovely chest here. We're going to take everything out of there and break that down. If I need to drop anything, I'll drop something. But I think it's just underneath this stone right here is where the golden chest is, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm mistaken. It's not this stone. Oh, it's that one over there. It's that one. I recognize that stone. I wouldn't confuse it with any other stone for sure. Yes, here it is. Okay, so let's open this up. Get the golden seed out of there for sure. Grab the iridium as well, and uranium to grab that too. All right, so let's just squirt some stuff in here that I know I can grab easily elsewhere and grab all the essentials. I don't actually need the effigy right now, and I won't break the... Oh, look at that. That's a good thing to grab too. Let's put the ice in there, I guess, for right now, and grab that. All right, let's get back and get a breath of fresh air before I suffocate and die. But I don't need to break down that chest yet. I mean, I will in a little bit, but not right now. I do want that aluminum and super alloy that I get for breaking it down. But for right now, managing inventory, I'll leave it there. Let's get some oxygen before I die. And then place some more vegetubes. Food level low, oxygen critical. Yep, sounds good. Typical day in Planet Crafter. Alright, first things first. I need some wiggle room here, so let's just drop something. Let's take this thing out of there and put that thing in there. That'll automatically help with the oxygen production, like, a lot. Okay, and then the rest of this stuff can go into here for right now. I'll find a place for that eventually. Let's go ahead and eat some food. I do have a little bit of water, but I'm going to push that to the limit because that fills up all the way completely. So, like, unlike the food, which only restores 40, this thing will restore it completely, so... Alright, so now we got some other stuff. What else can we get going here? Because the other thing that we're going to need is the drill, which I think is unlocked with the pressure, the ore extractor, I mean. I think that's unlocked with the pressure, yeah. So we got to focus on pressure as much as we can. And the next tier drill is going to be unlocking soon. Let's see if we can't give that just a little bit of a boost. Voila! A little bit of a boost. I need titanium. I need a little bit more titanium. Alright, solar panels unlocked. That's cool and all, but like I said, Cobalt is a little difficult to come by, so I don't know if that's really going to be very helpful, but I'm going to put down a couple more drills. Voila! 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 Okay, so we lost power. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get a couple more of these wind turbines going. There we go. Power back. Good. Excellent. Yes, alright. So that should help out with the pressure, inching us ever so closely to the ore extractor, which is what we need. I'm actually really inching more closer to this because this will help produce way more power or way more pressure. But you know, that's what you got to start off with, the lowest of the lows to begin with. And we should probably get some heat going also, so we can unlock the Vegetube tier 2. So I need to put down one of these guys, which we did find some iridium. We need to get a little bit more iron because we're out of that. We also have like some stuff in our inventory that I don't really need right now. Let's just throw those in there. So we need to get some iron and silicon. And how many of these things do we have? Ooh, hydration getting really low. We have 2, so I'm going to make 2 of these things. So let's just drink the water right now. And we're going to need 2 bits of iron, 2 pieces of silicon. I can totally find that. I'm a pro. Found a little bit of stuff that I needed out there because, like I said, pro. Let's go ahead, pro, but I can't remember where I stored anything. Let's go ahead and make a couple of these heaters over here just to get some heat generating on the planet as well. Okay, I didn't kill my power. That's plus. I didn't even bother to check. Ooh, yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good. Now, what does these solar panels take? 2 cobalt? Let's grab a couple bits of this here. Is that all I need? Let's get at least one of these solar panels going to help boost the power. If not, if this doesn't really work out, I will focus a lot of my energy on pumping out a ton of these wind turbines. But all right, so what does that do? How's that looking? So we are generating some heat now. We need this to get to 500 PK, and it's almost at 20 PK. That actually won't take too long. I wouldn't mind getting more iridium, but I have one beard-scratching dilemma. I don't know if iridium is going to be located in the iridium cave. It is random ores, but I'm going to go take a peek over there real fast, real quick, because it's kind of a little bit of a jog. I'm going to grab, if there's some iridium, grab 1 or 2 pieces and come right back so we can get another one of these, or another couple of these heaters down. It is super dark in here because I don't have a flashlight, but yes, there does appear to be iridium in here. That's interesting. I thought that randomized ores would cause the iridium to go elsewhere. I'm looking at my oxygen. I do not have a lot of oxygen to get back, so what I'm going to do is just grab this 1 and then turn around. Okay, let's turn around and get out of here because I don't want to die. This is going to be a close one. Wasn't worried at all. Whew. I've had some close calls in this game. That still was not the closest I've come to dying, but that was a pretty close one. All right, let's get another heater down here. Bam. All right, so that should help out get closer to that 500 PK there so we can unlock the veg tube tier 2. All that so that we can start pumping out even more oxygen so that we can get to the food grower. That's what we really need. But all right, I think I got a pretty decent start here for the first episode. We got a nice little storage area. We don't really have any reliable source of food. We don't have a whole lot of food left either. I'm going to have to take this one little bit of ice and turn this into water just to make sure that we don't die of dehydration. So we're still in a lot of danger. But next week, you're going to have to tune in and see if we make it out of that danger. I'm going to keep on pressing on this, of course. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this first episode of Planet Crafter in Season 3. If you guys did enjoy, please go down and smash that like button. Tier 2 drills are unlocked, so you know what we're going to be doing next episode. Alrighty, guys. I will catch you guys later. Thanks again for watching. Hit the like button before you go. Holy cow, everything's unlocking now. I'm trying to do my outro game. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Sent to a world unknown, crime untold. Planet Crafter's tale, in its secrets unfold. Barren lands stretch far, beneath the darkened sky. My task to forge life, where emptiness lies. Scarce resources is what I see. Under alien sun, where every day is bleak. Autocrafters hum, drones in motion glide. In this quest for redemption, my fate is tied. Let's make